hope you're doing so well. So I just want to share something that I've learned recently, the hard way. And if there's any girls that will listen to this, please hear what I have to say. So I just want to give you a reminder to please try your absolute best not to place your identity and your worth and your value and purpose in your boyfriend or your relationship. That's one mistake that I have made, and God told me to break up with this guy, and it was a very unhealthy, toxic situation, and it broke my heart. But without even realizing it, I placed my identity and my purpose and value in that relationship and in my role and what I was doing for him and what I could give him and offer him. I completely lost myself, and I strayed away from all the things that made me me, and strayed away from all the things that brought me joy and brought me closer to God and all the things that helped me grow. And when you experience that heartbreak for the first time, and when a guy ends up being not who you thought and hoped he was, and when you start to realize exactly what he did and what you put up with and what you allowed, it is a really hard pill to swallow whenever reality hits you and you're left to try to pick up the pieces and heal and recover, especially whenever you place your identity, your beauty, and your worth and your purpose in life in your relationship and what your boyfriend thinks of you or how good of a girlfriend you are or whatever the case is. When that crumbles and when things start to happen and when things feel like they're spiraling out of control, then you crumble with it. And even if you are in a strong, healthy relationship, still do not place your identity in that, because things are going to happen. You're going to make mistakes. Your boyfriend is going to make mistakes. You guys are going to have your struggles, and people are imperfect. We fail, and we disappoint each other. And sometimes not everything works out. And whenever you place your identity in everything, whenever you build yourself and your foundation in an unhealthy relationship, whenever you attach yourself to someone who is not good for you, it will drain you. It will drain you and drain you until you have nothing left of what you initially had. And you're left feeling insecure and anxious, confused, hurt. And I do not wish that on any girl. But I think God allowed me to go through that and learn that, because I need to share it, and I hope that other girls will listen and learn from my mistakes. And my problem was that I didn't listen. I didn't listen to my gut instinct. I didn't listen to what God was showing me and telling me. I didn't listen to the wise people in my life until it was too late. I felt humiliated, disgusted, and ashamed. And everything that I had built myself on in that relationship came crashing down. And I crashed down with it, because I started to depend on my relationship for my fulfillment instead of God. And I sought the approval of my boyfriend and not God. And that's one thing that God taught me in that, was that whenever you place your identity in Him and receive from Him, go to Him, you are always fulfilled. And when you're being drained from worldly things, He's going to fill you up. And whenever you build your foundation on the solid rock that is Christ and His Word and His love and grace and truth, Jesus is going to give you a new name, a new identity, a purpose, infinite, beautiful value. He's going to mend and heal, restore your heart that no man can take away. Nobody can take away. Because you are a daughter of God, the creator of the universe. He created you, and He loves you so much. God created your heart to shine and to be cherished and treasured and to bring Him glory. And He understands heartbreak. And He knows that nothing in this world, no person or thing in this world is ever going to satisfy you and fulfill you and meet all of your needs and bring you the joy and peace that you wish for. Nothing and no one is going to give you more purpose and more freedom and healing than Him. Nothing is as solid a foundation. He is the only one that you can safely build your life on, build your heart on. He's the only one who you can pour your heart and soul out to, even at your worst. And He will always be there to pick you up and hold your hand and love you. God actually fulfills His promises. God actually keeps His word. God actually loves you unconditionally, no matter what. And He always promises to provide for you and heal you and be there for you. And I know how hard it is and how much it hurts whenever you devote your heart and soul into someone and they break it and they destroy it. Beautiful girl, I know what that's like. I've been through it. I know what it's like to be left in the dust and dragged around in the dirt and left. I know what that's like. So I'm telling you right now, you might meet a guy one day. You may even be talking to him right now. And he's gonna promise you everything. He's gonna be everything that you could ever want. Things go good for a while. Then you hit some hiccups. And maybe it might even turn into a full-blown nightmare. He may break your heart. That's just how it goes. Either way, I just want you to know that no matter what happens, always seek God. Learn from Him, receive from Him. He's the one who will fill you up with everything that you need. He's the one who's going to keep you afloat. And when you start to drown, He'll pull you out of the waters. And He'll be there for you, and He'll help you, and He'll sustain you. He is the only foundation who is not going to crash and burn and crumble and fall apart. The only thing is God, Jesus. Your beauty and your worth, your identity, your purpose, your womanhood, none of it is defined by your relationship status. None of it comes from your relationship. It comes from God. It comes from your Creator and Him alone. It comes from your Savior who bled and died for you, that you can be set free in Him and have everlasting life.